Hi, I'm Dr. Kent Sasse. Welcome. Thank you for expressing some interest in the weight loss surgery. And I know there's always a lot to learn about this, but we'd like to introduce you to it. Let me just first tell you a little bit about myself. I grew up in Wisconsin and then did my medical training in California and San Francisco. And I trained in general surgery and then finished up training out in Boston and came to Reno about 18 years ago. And I really developed a strong passion for this field, more so than anything else, because of early experiences in which my mentors were offering surgery that really profoundly changed the lives of the people who had come to seek their help. And I really saw how difficult the battle had been for so many people. And they had been struggling to lose weight, and they often were not served well by the medical establishment. They were offered treatments that really didn't work at all, and often they weren't treated particularly well either. And the surgeons with whom I worked were able to change the physiology in a way that the metabolism was no longer fighting against them, but was actually helping. It was giving them a tailwind to lose that weight, and we saw their lives change for the better. So let me say just a little bit more about that. First off, there really is help for you. There is more successful, safer, simpler help than has ever been available. It's also true that the idea that there's some medically supervised, non-surgical program with diet and exercise to help has really not been proven. In fact, the opposite has been proven. I'll just show you a couple of slides here. One shows U.S. studies, a so-called meta-analysis with a lot of studies, really not successful weight loss at all. Another slide shows 80 studies and a giant meta-analysis of international studies with medically supervised treatments. That also did not really work at all. But today what we have is the safest, simplest intervention with 45 minutes in laparoscopy and 4 small Band-Aids that dramatically changes the metabolism so people lose massive amounts of weight and keep it off for the long term. So somewhere on your screen there is a link to watch the full webinar. It's also a seminar we do live. And I would ask you to come to the seminar or sit down with your partner or loved one and watch the webinar and kind of hear a little bit more of the full story. I saw a patient recently that I had been able to serve with weight loss surgery, and he's lost over 100 pounds, and his life is altogether better, improved his energy level, his sense of well-being, his aches and pains. A lot of things are better. Blood pressure's down, a lot of medical things too. But one thing he told me was that he, like thousands of other people I've seen, wished above all that he hadn't waited so long. He just wished that he had moved ahead and gotten it done sooner and changed his life sooner and not waited another day. So check out that webinar, come to the seminar, and then come see us in consultation and learn more about how this could help you.